What's up, guys? Welcome to the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. My name's Q Steezy, and today's new wave, Monkey Jones.
What's up? What's up?
Great to have you here. You got that bling on.
Yeah, I do. I got it from Timu.
That's fine.
$10 right here.
How much? $10?
$10 right here.
That's tough. Have you gotten it tested?
Well, it failed. So hell no.
That's funny. That's funny. Man, how'd you get into music?
I was making diss tracks on my friends when I was like in ninth grade.
Tight.
Like I played on a rugby team, so I was like making diss tracks on them.
Right.
We were just making diss tracks back and forth, but I was the best at it, so I just kind of
What's-
kept doing it.
What's a rugby diss track like?
Oh, dude, I can't even show you the rugby diss tracks. They were so like offensive. Like if I said any of the things that I would say in those diss tracks, bro, like I would have like every religious group, every race trying to kill me right now. Like, damn, that shit was crazy.
Monkey Jones would be on the run.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, take K.
Let's see. Well, what's it been like for you so far with music?
It's honestly, it wasn't great for a long time because like when you're coming up, a lot of people
Right.
they like act like they fuck with it, but like really they're talking about you behind your back. And I still deal with that today, but now that I'm kind of getting some traction, now
Right.
that I'm getting a following, it's changed a lot.
And for the viewers watching, how long have you been doing it for since ninth grade? How old are you right now?
I'm 19 years old right now, so however old I was in ninth grade, like was that like 15 or something? Like I was probably like
Right.
15 when I started.
Probably 4 or 5 years.
But I really didn't take it seriously until my senior year.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
And then that open mic song was from when you were 16. Huh?
Yeah.
Right.
That was like I made that song and never made a good song again until probably like a couple months ago.
And how often were you writing songs?
In high school, honestly, before I got this girlfriend, I had this girlfriend for like almost 3 years. She sucked. She cheated on me on Christmas, but
On Christmas is
yeah,
crazy. Word.
yeah, I dropped like 2.8K on her too, like on Christmas and presents and shit. Like,
Right.
all my paychecks went straight to her.
Damn, she's a
And then
Grinch.
she went straight to other dick or something. Like I don't know. She
That's like a what's that Christmas song? That's damn. There's one song that I feel like really relates to that somehow.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't listen to Christmas music
Fair.
except for Feliz Navidad. That shit's fire as fuck.
We should do a remix.
Yeah, I should, bro. I should.
But yeah, what was that process like in between the Fairly Odd Parents remix and the most recent banger?
Okay, so I just kind of slowed down because I started posting music on I was using DistroKid,
Right.
so I released that, and that song actually got like a lot of like streams. It probably had like 30K streams when my mom found all the music, and my mom was not playing that shit. My mom was like, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?" And so she's getting all mad and shit, and I'm like, "I'm sorry. Like I'm not even joking. I come home from a soccer game because I played soccer in high school. I come home from a soccer game, and she's standing at the door with my phone or with her phone and all my music's on it. And she's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Right.
But no, I love my mom. She's helped
Probably
me a lot.
justified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I get it. 'Cause the shit I was saying in my music is pretty fucked, especially when I was in high school.
Yeah.
But since then, I kind of stopped releasing music, and then she told me like the rule she made with me when I was 16 was when I graduate high school, I can start releasing music again.
Wow.
So the second I graduated high school, on my graduation day, I dropped an album, and that shit was ass. But
How long was the album?
it was like 23 songs.
SoundCloud?
No, it was
Or
on
all
everything. It
platforms.
was on all
Nice,
platforms, but it was ass.
nice. 23 songs is crazy.
Yeah, my second album had 33.
Damn, bro. How long were each song?
I mean, it was different. It was like different. There was one song on there that had like it was like 5 minutes, and there's one that's like not even 2 minutes.
Right.
But then I released another album like a couple months ago that had 13 songs. But this new one, I'm finna release an album. Like I'm gonna release the date. I'm gonna make an announcement of the announcement date on the 29th.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't even know when I'm gonna release it yet.
Yeah.
But I have to figure it out by the 29th.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
The comeback of Monkey Jones.
I know everything's exciting.
Yeah. So you're from Philadelphia
Well, originally from Mobile,
originally. Gosh.
and then at the beginning of middle school, because I went to like every middle school or I mean every elementary school. Like I went to Saraland Elementary. I went to
That's
St. Luke's, St. Paul's, St. Ignatius.
that was like my biggest fear in elementary, bro. Like if I'd gotten
Moving.
moved from one elementary, I just stayed with the same one. So like I was always scared that like my parents were gonna send me somewhere else.
No,
You
hell no. I love moving, bro. Like
Really?
when I was in like, every year I wanted to move because at the end of the year everybody hated me.
Ah,
I guess I'm like,
badass kid.
yeah, I'm just kind of problematic.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. And then I
Right.
went to
Get a
I
fresh
moved-
start.
Yeah, bro. Like I needed a fresh start because I moved to Philadelphia. I went there until ninth grade, and then I moved back to Alabama. I went to Spanish Fort, which is like right outside of Mobile.
Yeah.
And then I got expelled at the end of my sophomore year.
Holy shit. For what?
I made a diss track on my principal,
That's insane,
and I was running for class president,
bro. That's insane.
and
bro.
I made a diss track on the girl who won every year before that, and I like,
Did you win? Like,
no, I got expelled because of it.
but like, actually, did you win? Like,
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're the people's hero.
Yeah, I was. Dude, everybody hated me and loved me at the same time. It was like they knew I was like a piece of shit, but they also like thought I was funny as shit. So it was like,
That's the way to go out.
yeah, it was a good way to go out because I don't really give a fuck. Because then I went to alternative school. I turned up in alternative school.
What's alternative school like?
What was it? I almost got raped in the bathroom, bro.
Oh shit, I
By
didn't
this-
expect that.
By
That's
this
crazy.
like big Mexican dude. Like there's only supposed to be one person in the bathroom at a time, right? So I'm like in the bathroom, and then this big Mexican dude comes. He's like I could hear his footsteps. He's like boom, boom, boom. Like
Right.
like in my head I was thinking like
I know
five,
people
four,
like that.
four. Like
Yeah.
he's walking in. He's like, hey, you look cute, baby. And I'm
Oh
like,
hell no.
I'm like what the fuck? Because at the time I did look cute, bro. I was like skinny as shit. I had like abs and shit. I had like a perm going. Like I looked like a little fuck boy, you know, like.
Right.
But I was scared as shit, and then I start screaming. I'm like, because he's like I'm peeing. I was literally like peeing. I was dead ass peeing, and he's like coming over there trying to pull down my pants and shit.
Nah.
And I'm like, dude, I'm like running away. Like I think I low-key peed on him a little bit too, because I'm like trying to get out of here. This sounds gay as shit. I can't lie.
Nah, Eddie me.
No diddy, but like I had to get away from that situation. I'm like running out of the bathroom, still pulling up my pants and shit.
Right.
There's like teachers and shit like all around because the teachers had to like watch who went in and went out of the bathroom. And I'm like, how do y'all not see?
Sleeping on the job.
Yeah, y'all are sleeping or something. But yeah, so then he went to the other side of alternative school. I was on like the intermediate side where it's like you got like expelled for like bullshit, like not like drugs or guns.
How many
or-
people are in that school?
On my side, there was like maybe 12.
In the
But-
whole school?
Yeah, but
Right.
The other side had like
It's like a trap house.
the other side had like 30, and there were
Damn.
like cops who had to sit in the room with them.
Right.
Cops didn't have to sit in the room with me because like
Right.
I wasn't violent or anything, you know, like the
Yeah.
people I was with weren't violent.
You're just making diss tracks.
Yeah, we were just
Yeah.
kind of stupid.
Rap cap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Nah. So now what are you up to?
Nothing really. I mean, just music. Like I probably make like 1 or 2 songs a day. I think last month I made like 120 songs, like in the whole month.
Right.
So I'm just like literally always just like cranking out music. I'm on BandLab still, which I go to studios sometimes, but I don't really fuck with studios. I like just
You
my
prefer
phone.
BandLab?
Yeah, I prefer like I literally just plug in the little Apple headphones into
Right.
my phone. I get the beat, like I either make the beat on BandLab, which I don't know anybody else who can make beats as good as me on BandLab. But I'm sure there's somebody out there who's like close to it.
Right.
But nobody's better than me. But there's somebody
I
probably
respect it.
close to it. But I do everything off my phone, and I think after this next album gets released, I'm probably gonna change that because like I think I'm gonna switch to Ableton or FL Studio or
Right.
something. But yeah, I'm making music. I'm traveling a lot. I travel way too much though. I need to slow down. I'm spending way too much money.
No, it's just for pleasure.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
sometimes it's for music stuff. Like I had to go to Atlanta to do We Fam.
What's that?
It's like it's kind of like on the radar a little bit. It's kind of what we're doing right now. Or
Right.
like part of it is. So you do a podcast and
Right.
then you do like an on the radar type of thing.
Right.
They got like 1 million followers on Instagram. I mean, yeah, they're a little bit big.
Yeah.
So I went there.
How much does that cost?
It's actually I think it's 300. I'm pretty sure it's 300 for like
Right.
everything.
Right.
But I think I only had to pay like 200, I think, because I know one of the people
Yeah.
who runs it, cause like I have a song with her coming out,
Oh, really?
yeah, on my album, but she
Who-
runs it, and I have a song with her coming out.
You have a song. So the person that runs it is an artist.
I mean, she like sings. Like I don't think she's like a for real like. I mean, I think she's an artist, but she's not like a rapper.
Right.
So she's not really doing the same shit as a lot of the people around here. But
Right.
I don't just make rap music. Like this next song that I have with her, it's like a Pink Floyd type of song.
Wow.
So I needed some like angelic female background vocals.
Yeah. So how do you make your connections typically?
Shit like this. Like I'll come on something and then like usually everybody fucks with me. And
The opposite of the early stages.
well, in school everybody would fuck with me until also no, not really. Like in school, a lot of people fucked with me, or they would say they fucked with me,
Right.
but they really didn't. They were just like scared not to fuck with me because like everybody in school kind of knew that like if you like push me or some shit, then I'm like gonna like fight you until a teacher pulls me off. Which I'm not. I wasn't violent, but like if somebody like pushes me or hits me, then I'm
Right.
gonna
You don't play about your
And
respect.
like at Spanish Fort, kids aren't like that.
Right.
Like kids would just like let anything slide. I just never was like that. Like a kid made a diss track on me my senior year, and I made 2 diss tracks on my whole grade.
Chief Keef style.
Yeah, I was bringing everything out. I even dissed my best friend in the diss track. Like I dissed him for like 3 minutes in the diss track. It was like a 6-minute diss track.
Did you lose your friendship with him?
Hell no.
That's good.
No, hell no. That dude loves me. He's actually blacked out drunk at my beach house right now.
That's great. How'd you get the beach house?
Oh, my mom, she
Right.
bought it, but like I kind of like live there whenever I'm not in Auburn.
Gotcha. And what are the plays like in Auburn?
I mean, not shit. I mean, I be filming music videos there. That's pretty much it though. Like, or you know like the Barstool, like the Instagram page Barstool.
Yeah.
So there's Auburn Barstool. So I kind of hang out with everybody who runs that.
Really? How'd you get tapped in with them?
I worked at this bar for a little bit, and they all
Okay.
worked at the bar too. Because
Gotcha.
it's not that big of an account. Like, it's like 100K followers, so it's not big enough where they could like all quit their jobs.
Right.
But I mean, that's pretty fun. Like, cause I get cool opportunities with that.
How many people are on their team? Do you know?
It's like really it's one guy, but like his friends help out. There's like 2 guys that kind of help out with it,
Right.
and then sometimes I help out. But
And
not as
in
much
what
as
ways do you guys help out?
like they'll do like interviews. Sometimes one of us will interview instead. Like
Mhm.
we'll do the interviewing, or like we'll hold the camera. It's just whoever out of us like 4 is available for filming
Right.
is who the guy will take.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's great exposure and great connections.
yeah, it is. It's sick. It's really sick. But also I make connections by like DMing people on Instagram
Right.
or on TikTok. I have like 16K followers on Instagram, so usually people don't like.
How'd you get the 16K?
Well, I bought 3K like right out of high school.
That's a good move.
No, it is, because if you're trying, bro, people are gonna ignore your account if you have like 1,000 followers a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Unless it's like an account like this where it's like you have something like serious to offer them, like
Right.
you're offering exposure right here. But if I'm just like some random dude's like, hey, you want to make a song? They're probably gonna like be like, nah, not respond or make me pay. But if you have like 16K followers, if you have like a lot more followers than them, a lot of times they won't even think about making you pay,
Right.
or they'll just respond right away with like open, or like be like send me the feature, and it's like it worked really well. But the others, like I did TikTok for a while. I was making funny shit on TikTok. Like I was making like memes on TikTok and shit.
Can
So
we pull it up?
I mean, yeah, if you want to, you can pull it up.
Hopefully.
This is my new. I'll show you my.
Hopefully my dark web searches don't pop up. Let's see.
I'm on my new account. I only have 3K on this one, but my last one, because I'm also in the Army. So when I was
Really?
yeah, I'm an Army Reserve. So when I was in AIT, I was posting a bunch of shit, and I just kind of blew up. But I had to keep my second account because my first account got banned because I said some shit about like Afghanistan or something, and I was wearing an Army uniform, and I guess that was enough for them to like ban me.
What's your TikTok called?
Just look up FMP Monkey D Jones.
FMP Monkey D Jones. Is that how you spell it?
No, just the D, or like just look up Monkey Jones. That'll probably work. Yeah.
How'd the Monkey Jones come about?
That's like what my mom used to call me.
And which video?
I mean, I took down a bunch of them, but like
What?
because I'm trying to just push my music now. Now I'm like getting no likes and shit though, because I'm just pushing my music. But when I used to make funny shit,
Right.
like I was getting a lot more likes. But they be telling me I don't. They always compare me to Yeet in the comics, or to whatever they're called, the comments.
I don't know how they could get that idea.
I don't know. I don't even really sound like Yeet. Well, yeah, I do, but I don't really. Well, I kind of do. I kind of look like Yeet too, so it's kind of like.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. It's you blew up off
But
of TikTok.
if you go up to my top, go to the top,
Right.
like you can see where I had 1.4 million likes. Like I used to
Facts.
get a lot of likes, but now it's just like I'm not getting as much. Oh yeah, I like black girls. I used to post about that all the time. Most of my followers were black girls on my old account.
Nice. Hey man, you gotta appeal to the audience.
Yeah, I do. My audience is black girls. They love me. I love them.
There you go. What's the army like? What's making music in the army like?
It actually got me a lot better. Like,
David Goggins hates music.
really?
I mean, I'm just.
Well, I hate David Goggins now.
There you go.
Yeah, he's bald as shit. So I kind of like I didn't have anything to do all day because like I would wake up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., go do PT, which is physical training. So I go do physical training, which is whatever it is, like running.
Was
like,
it typically tough?
Not for everybody, but I did the Ranger training. So like when I was in AIT, which is the advanced individual training, which is like
Right.
job training. When I was doing that, I was doing the Ranger PT in the mornings, which is like it's like a lot harder than what you would have to do if you were just like normally like just going to PT.
Right.
And that was like a choice, like you could pick to do that. But if you couldn't keep up with them, they'd kick you out. They would like tell you to go back to normal.
Right.
But
Big boy
I did
playground.
that, so I would do that, and then we would come back into our barracks. I would shower.
Clash of Clans.
No, I don't even play video games for real.
Right.
I don't play like even mobile games. I don't play anything. Like I don't nothing, bro. Except for I like Fortnite and Marvel Rivals, but
I don't play video games either. But there were the days.
there were the days. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to play Overwatch all the time. I was
Never
a top
top five.
500 Bastion main in the world at one point when I was like in middle school, and I felt like the GOAT. I was like clouded at my lunch table. Like, I was clouded as fuck. Like I felt like the king for like a week.
You ever
But
do lunch table freestyles?
any lunch table freeze. They're probably all racist and gay. So nah.
Fair enough. But what was the army like besides the PT training?
The benefits are nice sometimes. Like whenever I do go to my drill, which I'm supposed to be at right now, I just didn't go. But like I think I'm like technically AWOL right now because I'm not like responding to them till after this.
AWOL. What does that stand for?
Like I don't even know, but it means like technically there's probably like a warrant out for my arrest until I don't fucking know until I respond to them.
We at the beach house though. Fuck a AWOL.
No, I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call my sergeant like on like Monday.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna call him on Monday.
Just tell them the search is off.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I surrender.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him, be like, bro, sorry, my phone was dead all weekend.
Does that typically work?
Yeah, it does.
That's funny.
My brother, I can't trust my cousin. No, let me take my time. I want every girl like I can't make my mind. I spent 80,000 just to flood the time. I don't wear no hangs, my t-shirt Saint Laurent. I just made a whole bag from like half of a show.
How many people are in your boot camp?
There's probably like, well, in my platoon there was like 100 people, which is not common.
Right.
Usually it's like 30 max, but
Yeah.
since I went in the summer and there was like an overflow of people in the summer,
Right.
my platoon was massive. But yeah, it's normally not supposed to be like that.
Big class.
Yeah, it was a huge class. Yeah.
We had PBE Pluto on a couple days ago, and you know who he is?
No, who's that?
He is a bigger artist from Mobile, but he's kind of gotten some pull outside of the state somehow. And he was in the Navy.
Oh,
And
really?
He mentioned stories of how he would do freestyles in the Navy.
Yeah.
Do they do that in the Army? Like a
Yeah, so actually one of my best friends, probably like in like if I say somebody's my best friend, then it's like one of 4 people, and he's one of those 4 people. I met him at AIT, and he also did music,
wow,
and he was the only to this day he is the best freestyler I've ever met in my life.
better than Juice WRLD?
Dude, he would fucking he wouldn't run circles around Juice WRLD, but he would probably beat him like 1 out of 10 times. Okay.
That's really good.
He's the best one that I've ever met. Okay.
What do you think like rolls in somebody's mind like that just knows how to freestyle? Like how does that even
I think
happen?
it comes from doing it at a young age. Like I didn't start making music till I was like in 9th grade.
Right.
I doubt he was making music
Mhm.
back then, but he's kind of like he's from a really bad area, so it's like
The chances of being good at freestyling increases.
yeah, because that's
Right.
like what else is there to do, you know?
Right.
Like for me, like when I was growing up, I had like every game console ever. My dad's a doctor, you know, like
Right.
I had every console, I had everything. I mean, shit, I was fat as hell too. Dude, when I was in ninth grade, I was 270 pounds. Like I was a big dude. I was
Right.
like 5'4".
Big X the monkey.
Yeah, I was
Don't,
big X the
don't
monk.
take that out of context though.
Big X the
that's-
monk.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at him. He's slumped.
Yeah. Gold Christo sleeping. So what are your future plans then in this current state?
So I kind of want to do this thing where every album that I have, I don't use any of the same people for the features. And right now that's how I'm doing it. So I have this album coming out. So I've been getting a lot of like important features. I'm spending all my money on features right now, like dead ass. Like every time I get paid for anything, I put it away and I like buy a feature. Like
How much should features typically cost you?
it depends. Like if I also wait for people to be on discounts if it's somebody that I really want to work with.
Do
Like
people just like, I want a discount this holiday?
well, yeah, they'll post it. So like
Really?
I'll follow that person. If I really want to make a song with them, I'll follow that person. Like I don't even follow like my favorite artists because
Right.
like Yeet's not posting on his story like, hey, features half off for
Right.
this week, or like
Right.
Cardi's not doing that, you know?
Only Despicable Me fans get features
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like Fat Mack, I started talking to him it was sometime in the summer. I was still at AIT when I started talking to him. So I bought a feature from him when I was in AIT.
How much did that cost?
It was 500, right? So,
That's not bad, bro.
well, it was before he kind of like got big. It
Right.
was like over the summer where he was still kind of coming up.
Right.
It was like months before he signed a deal. Like it was.
And how did you find Fat Mac then?
I need to say this like carefully, I guess.
Okay.
There's a girl that we mutually know that I used to be in relations with.
Mhm.
And I saw her in the same room as Fat Mac, and one of my friends sent me it. And then
Okay.
I found out he was like a rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like I shouldn't even say anything. Like, I can't say anything, bro.
No, I mean you can say whatever you want. I mean it's a free world. But
Free world, but I might be a dead man in the free world if I keep talking.
fair enough, fair enough.
But yeah, so that's how I discovered him. And then yeah, so hold on, what was I talking about?
We were talking
My
about
brain is like thinking of like me getting jumped right now.
right.
Living the memories.
we,
So
we, were,
that's it.
we were talking about how you got that feature with Fat Mac.
Okay, yeah.
And
So,
how do you find artists before they like besides Fat Mac? How would you typically find
okay, so well, actually, I want to get back on that Fat Mac thing real quick.
Let's get back on Fat
So
Mac.
with that, I paid him for a feature. We talked on FaceTime for like 20 minutes,
Right.
and we just talked about it. And I sent him the verse,
Right.
or I sent him an open of mine. That was the shittiest song ever. I'm so glad he did, bro. I'm so glad he scammed me. So he scammed me originally. Like I've never been glad to be scammed before. I was glad he did not hop on that shit. Because-
Why do you think you just like accidentally sent him a terrible song?
Well, no, I thought it was good at the time.
Oh, I see.
Every time I make something, I think it's the greatest thing ever. And then a month later, I hear it, and I'm like, that shit's so ass.
Where, did you make it on BandLab or in the
Yeah,
studio?
yeah, I made it on BandLab. But
Sending Fat Mac a BandLab song is insane work. Just like now thinking about it.
no, I mean, I still making my shit on, like, the song that I have with him now, which is actually good as fuck.
Yeah,
I recorded my shit on BandLab too.
that's fire.
Like, but basically, I'd still texted him every once in a while. We would text every once in a while and shit. And he would always like come up with some excuse, or he would be like, "Oh, can you send me something else?" Like, and I was always like,
So you worked with him after he scammed you?
"Yeah, well, I thought he was still gonna get on that song." And for like months, I was like texting him. I was like, "Yo, what are you doing? Can you get on this song?" Blah blah blah. And then he basically was just like, "Yo, can you send me some other shit?" So I was just like sending him
So
shit.
he
And
was
just-
actually an honest person.
yeah, no, he was, yeah, dude.
He actually had your best interest in
Yeah,
mind.
from what I've like, the interactions I've had with him, he's a cool dude. Like
That's great.
He's chill. Like
Right.
he's like not a
He
dickhead.
just didn't want to break it to you that the song was ass.
Yeah, right, exactly. So then we worked a little bit like on like trying to find like something that worked for him.
Right.
Because also the shit that we do is completely different. Like our music sounds completely different. But then a couple months ago, probably like 2 months ago, he posted something about like feature prices going down for like a day or something. So I texted him. I was like, "Yo, am I still good for that 500? Can you just send me an open?" And he was like, "Yeah, bet." So he sent me an open, but he sent me
Which
like
means that he sent you a song that he made and
that he was waiting for a feature on.
gotcha.
But he sent me like the greatest fucking shit to ever hit my ears. I don't even really listen to that kind of music, like that kind of rap. But that shit was like, dude.
That's crazy that he sent you that after you'd sent him like a bad song.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, it's because it's like he follows me and everything. Like he
knows that you had potential.
Yeah, he knows that like I can make good music. It's just like what I was trying to do is if I make a good song. So if I make a good song, I'm not gonna want to use it as a feature. I'm just gonna want to like keep it. So like the only features I used to have were just shitty songs that I didn't want to finish.
Right.
So I just kept sending him shitty songs, but he just was like he's heard some of my music.
Yeah.
So he was just like, okay, I'm gonna send you something and
Right.
let's see if you can get on this.
Yeah.
So I got on it. And that shit, dude, it's fucking good. It's
Yeah.
a good ass song.
Yeah.
Bro, I can send it to you too if you want it.
Absolutely. How long ago was it released?
It's not released.
No way.
It's not released.
Dude, that's like buying low and selling high.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. How long are you just gonna pause, write it out?
No, okay. So I'm gonna put it on my album because I want to bring more attention to my album.
Right.
So I want to get like all my good features on there, like my song with Lil Novi, my song with Fat Mack. It's all gonna be on there. I'm trying to get one more big artist.
Do you own the rights to that song?
Yeah.
You made the beat?
No, I didn't make the beat, but like,
You bought exclusive?
yeah.
Nice.
Like, I mean, if I pay for the feature, it's my song. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
but I mean the beat itself. Did you pay for the exclusive rights to it?
no, but
Fuck it.
if somebody says some shit, then I'll just like, if he says some shit, I'll just send.
My dad's a
fucking-
lawyer.
Yeah, I'll send the
Right.
producer some money, or I'll just be like, "Fuck you." I don't know. It depends on who the producer is.
Right. Do you think, just generally speaking, like using a YouTube beat in a song, you think anybody has ever gotten in trouble for that?
I think typically not because I don't think there's really anything you could do.
Right.
But if I
Like
don't
the-
credit a producer that I get, like if I get a beat from YouTube and it says like free for profit or free or like whatever, I'm still gonna use it. This has only happened to me once, but I've had a artist or a producer DM me on SoundCloud and was
Right.
like, "Hey, I saw your song on Spotify. It's my beat. Can you pay me?" And I've done it. Like if somebody texts me, I'll pay them. But like also if you put free or free for profit in your fucking shit, I'm gonna use it. Like what the fuck is that? Why are you
Right.
like that's bullshit, you know?
So somehow there's an underlying, because like
They're
they
trying
have-
to scam.
Well, no, because I think they have to compete with everybody else who's also doing free for profit. Because if you don't have free for profit, then nobody's gonna click on the video.
Yeah, well they should just make better beats so they will. I mean, yeah, like it's just I hate people who are dishonest in the industry, like about
But it's
anything.
not. I don't think it's their fault. I think it's just the industry's fault.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've known some producers that like would post shit on YouTube, and it would be free for profit, and then like a week later they change it. So like, then somebody's already made a song, released a song, or made like a
Wow.
really good song, and then they can technically, since it doesn't say free for profit anymore, they can say some
Right.
bullshit about it.
Right. But like, who are they gonna tell?
Yeah, exactly.
The
Like,
police?
Yeah, it's like the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Right. The license. You know, I don't know how the license works. I always buy my beats off BeatStars. So
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I just started really using BeatStars more. Cause well,
Right.
if I don't make the beat myself, I'm getting it off YouTube or
Right.
I'm like, there's one producer. He's from Europe. His name's Rayoff Key. Bro, he is the greatest producer I've ever worked with. Like,
and do you have his contact and stuff? Like, does he
Yeah.
consistently send you stuff?
yeah, I mean,
That's great.
He like emails me a lot of shit.
That's great, bro. I wish I would have gotten to that. I've bought beats from Donnie Katana. Do you know who he is? He-
What kind of beats does he make though?
Baby Smooth.
Okay, see, that's why I wouldn't know. I don't make. I do like synthetic beats, rage beats, like.
I do like those beats too. And I might have a couple beats that are similar to that in my profile of songs. But Yeah, like Donnie Katana's kind of blown up by now, so like
Yeah.
any contact of him would be, little tough to find now.
Yeah.
Buying high and selling low eventually.
Right.
But yeah, I really am fascinated by that structure of meeting a producer and then developing a chemistry to where you're
Yeah.
consistently working with them.
There's this one producer that I'm working with more now because I really like making EDM beats. Damn, I forgot
I just
his
made an
name, but-
EDM song.
For real, yeah,
Absolutely. I'll
I
send
did
it to
too,
you.
bro. Bet, yeah,
I'll trade you my song for Fat Mack song.
bet, dude. That works. But yeah, there's this like EDM producer who I'm trying to like work with because I'm kind of moving away from my sound because like my sound started like my main sound is started off kind of like NLE Choppa kind of flow.
I think a
like-
lot like that was actually my first song too, bro.
that's what I'm
Like
saying,
when
that's
Ellie
how
Choppa
every-
made a song, everybody was like,
Right, exactly. I think I think like every rapper kind of starts off trying to make like
NLE
like
Choppa songs.
NLE Choppa, just like really like hood beats. Like
But like also that type of flow of just like
it's easy, bro.
it's an easy flow. I am a menace.
Yeah,
Right? Like it's tennis.
yeah,
Like
it's easy, bro. Like now it's like, dude, like I feel like Eminem sometimes in my songs when I'm saying so many words in the span of like 5 seconds.
Hmm.
It's like
But
half the time you can't understand me.
real geeker some Cardi shit though.
Yeah,
Or Yeet shit.
yeah, real geeker. Oh, that song, dude.
Who paid for that? Mantra or you?
Mantra, yeah, that was Mantra.
As in what did he pay for?
Oh, for the feature?
Right.
No,
Or-
I gave it to him for free. That's my boy.
yeah, that's what I was about
But
to
for
say.
the video, he paid for that.
Oh, I got
That song kind of.
you. How did y'all go about that?
He just sent me a thing. He was like, "Hey, you want to hop on this song?" I was like, "Yeah." So like,
Oh, so you didn't have to pay for the video then? Yeah.
I finished that song in like an hour, like max. and
Writing
I
it or
can-
recording
No,
it?
I don't write anything. I just freestyle and keep whatever I like.
I don't know, man. Especially if I have to pay for a studio session, I just can't imagine like not having written my stuff
Well,
before.
I don't go to the studio. I just sit in my room or like wherever I am.
Either way, I just feel like I guess if you're in your own habitat, it's probably easier.
Yeah, it's so easy. Yeah, I won't like every time I go to a studio, I leave disappointed in what was made. It's not like any of the studio like workers' faults. It's no like engineer's fault or producer's fault. It's just the fault of I don't like being in a studio. I don't like doing my music in front of people because I feel like people will tell me something and I'll be like, no, I like the way it sounds like this, and they'll be like, I think it'll sound better like this, and like I guess like sometimes I'm a people pleaser, especially when it comes to like.
Same. Yeah.
So if I'm like in a studio, I'm gonna listen to the engineer even if I don't think it's right,
yeah.
and like I just can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like I hate that.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely. I
That's
get
why
that.
I like my little home studio.
Mhm.
It's nice.
Are you ever going to progress from BandLab? I know you mentioned like Ableton and
Yeah, so I'm gonna like upgrade my studio at my house in Auburn. I'm about to get some new like because a lot of times I have to record my songs like in a closet with the door closed,
right.
or I have to be in my car.
Right.
But I'm about to get some like padding and stuff to put like in like
Yeah.
a little booth to put in my room,
That's cool.
and I'm gonna get like new software, new dolls, like everything.
How long does it take you to like work each day for music?
It depends. Some days I'll make like 3 or 4 songs in a day.
And how long does that take?
It just depends on the songs. Like some songs will take like multiple days to like fully be done.
Right.
But like this morning I woke up, drank an energy drink, went to my car,
That'll do it.
and recorded a song in like 20 minutes, and I think it's one of my best songs right now.
Sure, man. How does it go?
How's it go?
Yeah.
I'm just saying swerve a lot. I'm saying swerve.
G
Like,
Herbo.
G Herbo?
Yeah.
No, it's some me shit.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll send that shit to you too.
All right, cool.
But it took me like 20 minutes to make. It's like everything's kind of easy for me. Like now, especially, I think what does it is experiences. Like if you have like an experience, like a cool ass experience, then the next day if I want to make a song, I can just think about what happened the night before,
Mhm.
and it's just like it just fits.
So you're saying that you just got a lot of cool ass experiences nowadays.
Yeah, cause like, well, I don't have a girlfriend anymore, obviously. You
So
know,
we
so it's
live
like
in
I can do
reckless.
whatever the fuck I want now.
Yeah.
And my mom, like, she cares what I do, but like, she's not gonna like, she know I'm an adult. She's not gonna
Right.
tell me I can't
Right.
go to Atlanta and go to Magic City if I want to.
Right.
Dude, Magic City,
You been there?
bro. Hell yeah, bro. I was in Magic City with my two boys, bro.
Bro, you remind me of my friend, man.
For real.
Yeah. Shout out Aiden.
His name's Aiden.
Aiden.
His name's Aiden.
Oh, your name's Aiden.
My real name's Aiden.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Shout out Aiden.
What the fuck? Shout out Aiden. All the
Shout
Aidens,
out Aiden.
except for the bitch made Aidens. Don't shout them out.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think. When I was at Magic City, this stripper came up to me and she was like, you have a strong face. You have a thick face. And I was like, thanks, shawty. Like, what the fuck do I say? I was drunk as shit. And she was like, you want to lap dance? And I was like, nah, but I like booty holes. I don't know why I said that shit to her. I told her I like booty holes.
Leave, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I might have to leave.
Bro, the story gets crazier. So
You turned this into a song?
yeah, I did actually, or like part of like, cause this was all like in one trip.
All right, keep
Like,
the story going. Sorry.
So then I'm like not trying to spend any money. My boy's over there. My boy Mikey, he's
Got
like,
a Timo chain on. We're not spending money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if this shit gets raw, if someone snatches this, I don't give a fuck. I'll buy a new one. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna wear a real chain out to fucking anything, bro.
Magic City. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck no.
Yeah.
So then I'm like kind of looking at my boy because my boy's like, I only had like 2,000 to spend this whole trip,
Right.
and my boy's like throwing hundreds at every stripper. He's just sitting there throwing money at the stripper, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like trying not to look at them.
He's actually throwing hundreds.
Dude, he's like throwing like a bunch of hundreds. Like
That's stupid.
bro, dude, and it was like 8 p.m., bro. Like it's like I think
What are we
Magic City.
doing?
That's what I'm saying. Like
What
we
are
were
we
already like
doing?
blackout drunk. Like
What are we doing?
so I'm at the bar with my other boy, and then Mikey comes up. He's like, bro, I've just spent $1,000. We might need to leave. And I'm like, all right, bro. Let me. I might get a lap dance real quick. And then I look up in the mirror because in Magic City at the bar on the ground, there's a mirror that like looks back at the stripper poles and shit. So I'm looking up, and the stripper that I told I like buttholes to, like I guess she thinks I'm breaded as fuck too, because my boy just gave her $1,000, and she's like spreading her asshole open like and like shaking it at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I tell my boys, I'm like, bro, we need to get the fuck out of here because I'm about to spend all my money on this stripper. Like,
So okay.
then we got out of there and met this
right.
homeless dude, and he was gay, and I think he wanted to touch me, but
Bro.
Atlanta's crazy, bro. I love Atlanta.
Yeah.
I want to live at Magic City, dude. Like, I want to live there.
That's a rugged story, man.
Yeah, it was a kind of crazy story.
Where do you perform at?
Where I perform, Shady Nasties, like one time. You know Shady Nasties?
I got to get him on a podcast. I've heard things about him, and I think I may have reached out to him already, but
Well, I don't think they really fuck with rappers anymore.
after you.
No, it wasn't me. It was there's supposed to be a show that I was supposed to perform at, and like me and like there was supposed to be like a bunch of rappers. It was like me and like 2 other people were the only ones who were gonna show up, and it was like the day of, and people were like not responding.
Right.
People were just like not like saying they're just not gonna come and shit. So
Right.
like I kind of understand the frustration because like the Shady Nasties guy said that, or I don't know if it was a guy or a lady, I don't know. I just know it's Shady Nasties. The person who runs the Instagram account. They're like, we only have these problems with rappers.
With
And,
not showing up.
yeah, and like
Gotcha.
being late and just not responding.
Hmm.
So I mean, I get the frustration.
Yeah, absolutely. Why do you think it happens more so in the rap genre?
Because rappers are dickheads most of the time.
Rapper time is a real thing.
Rapper time is totally a real thing. Not for
Yeah.
me because I was raised respectfully, but
Yeah.
like I may do some like shitty things sometimes, but like I'm still like, if you haven't done anything to me, then the fuck, like I'm a fucking loser if I show up to this shit like 30 minutes late. You know, like the
Right.
fuck is like you're giving me this opportunity. Why would I do that to you? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
I don't get why people do that.
Absolutely. Well, what's next in the music journey?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna make like a rock album with there's this band called Dermite in Mobile, and I'm like good friends with with the lead singer,
Okay.
and I kind of want to do like a rock album, like probably like only make it like, or maybe like an EP, do like 6 songs, because I really don't want to stray away like from what I really do, but I'm kind of fucking with like rock music right now.
I respect that move. Will you have to pay them?
I mean, probably not. I mean, they're my boys.
Really?
So.
Well, I mean, just because it feels odd that they would go out of their way to support a rapper.
Well, I mean, it's not even just them supporting me. It's like I'm bigger than them,
Okay, got you.
so it's like it's good for both of us.
Got you.
But even if I wasn't bigger than them, like that, like I talk to them a lot. Like,
Right.
Like I feel like I wouldn't have to pay either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. And it seems like Mobile's the area to make connections like that for like compared to Atlanta and Philadelphia. Do you think Mobile is a better draw for building relationships in music or a weaker draw?
I think Mobile has this weird like it's not weird. It's like it's good. Mobile has this good like culture where it's like they everyone in Mobile kind of wants everybody else to succeed. That's what I've kind of noticed.
Because I've heard every side of the bush, I guess, of differing opinions.
Well, okay, so I mean, I got posted on Mobile World Store. I got hated on like bad. Like
Really?
yeah, it was me. It was that song that I did with Mantra, and we got hated on bad. Like they were saying we were ass, and then, but it's like at the same time, I got a lot of followers off of it too. So I don't know. It's just like I feel like some people there. I'm not gonna say like overall, but like there's like a big like thing if you put Mobile in your shit. Like if if I was like a chef and opened like a food chain and shit, and I said it started in Mobile, everybody from Mobile would be like on board with it.
Hmm.
So if I blow up, like if I'm hitting like 100 million or not 100 million, like 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, like let's say like in a year I have 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify, everyone in Mobile is gonna love me, just because I came from Mobile.
I see.
And that's I mean I Fat Mack's music is good too, but like I feel like a lot of it is like just the pride of him being from Mobile is like why a lot of people listen to him.
Gotcha. That's a great point. That's a great point. And you don't think that exists as much in other cities
I think it can. I haven't
because
really
they're bigger, maybe.
I think maybe because they're bigger.
Right.
So I don't know that many small artists, and like I'm not saying like Fat Mac's small, but like I don't know any like medium,
Right.
well-known artists from like Atlanta or Detroit or like
How frequently do you travel to Atlanta?
it's like once a month maybe.
Gotcha.
And like if I'm not going for music stuff, I'm going for like a strip club just to go to the strip club because that's the best one. Magic City's the best one.
What makes Magic City such a good strip club?
It's because they're all black girls, bro. I go into like the one in Columbus, Club Fetish, bro. I go to that one and it's like I'll see a white girl and I don't want to leave, bro. Like I just don't like seeing white tits, bro. Like those shit, they look weird to me.
To each his own. Oh,
And Magic City got like really good wings. Their wings are good as fuck.
it might coincide.
Yeah. What does coincide mean?
Um,
Did you make that word up? Is that a made up word?
no. Let's see. What's How often do you go on tour?
Tour. I don't go on any tour. I've
Okay.
never been on tour.
That's good. Nor have I.
I should though.
I think tour is a loosely applied term.
Like
peop-
how often do I go on like a?
well, no, yeah. I mean, because people will be like, "I'm actually going on tour," and it'll be like performing on the side of the street.
Yeah, and
you know.
it's like 3 like shitty venues. Yeah,
But
I know
then
exactly what you're
sometimes
talking
people actually go on tour, and I there's a science behind booking those events in states you've never even been in. You know.
about. Yeah, that's like I don't know how you do that, but I want to do that.
Absolutely.
'Cause I've seen people who have like half the monthly listeners than me.
Right.
on Spotify.
How many monthly listeners do you have?
It kind of varies. Right now, I think I'm at like 900, but
That's really good, bro.
It goes from like 900 to like 4,000, back to 900, and then sometimes like a month ago at one point it was at like 200.
Do you pay for playlist curators?
Mm-mm.
Wow, that's really good.
It's just, bro, if you follow me on Snapchat or some shit, like you'll see like I post like I'm fucking stupid. Like I post so much on Snapchat, but
I'll add you.
I do so much stupid shit like all the time that it's like if I post some
It's
shit,
impossible not listen to your music.
yeah, cause like I'll post something and I'll have like my song in the background. It's like my friend like, bro. I posted a video on my Snapchat of my friend with a flamethrower jumping off my pier, and he's like doing the flamethrower, and he's like, he did a backflip off my fucking pier.
That's some Fortnite shit.
Yeah, I know, bro, and yeah, it is some Fortnite shit. That's some crazy like that's like a video game. But I posted that to like one of my songs. I probably got like that song the next day had like 3 new ads like into playlist.
Right.
I had like 200 more monthly listeners. Like
Gotcha. All because of Snapchat.
all because
How
bro,
many people
Snap,
do you have on Snap?
Like I got like 4,000 something followers on Snap.
Golly, bro. That's
Yes.
crazy. You're a damn influencer.
I wish, bro. I need to get up
A
there.
bad influencer. You're like the devil on the
Yeah,
left
I
shoulder.
am the bad influencer. No, bro, that's funny as fuck. I'm a bad influencer. Um, but yeah, I mean, dude, but I keep fucking up low key because I like accidentally.
No.
Dude, I accidentally posted myself doing drugs on my story one time, and I was because I know like cops follow me on Snapchat because like
They're just trying to fuck with the music.
no. When I was in high school, I used to throw parties all the time,
Oh, really?
and so like
At the beach house?
no, not really. Just I had this one friend whose parents were never around,
Mm.
and he was a nerd, and then I like convinced him to stop being a nerd. Like I kind of like bad influenced him into being
Do,
like a party legend.
do you think promoting a party will have any impact on your ability to promote like music events in the future? Like, do you have the same strategies?
Uh,
What goes into promoting a great high school party? Let's tap into that real quick.
well, if it's the day of like if I start posting about it the day of the party, I'm probably not gonna get a lot
Right.
of people there unless it's like chicks. Like I like when I was in high school, like my friends used to talk about this all the time. Like we would have no girls at like wherever they were, and then they'd call me, and then I'd come with like a car full of chicks.
Right.
And it's like I just had good relations with like everybody I met. Like just people just like everybody that fucked with me really fucked with me. Like would do anything for me. So it was like if I needed like a car full of chicks, then I had like 2 or 3 fucking friend groups that would come to this party, this like shitty high school party. But if it wasn't posted the day of, if it was planned out, which is what I like to do,
Right.
then I'd make like a poster. I'd make some shit.
Right.
One time I even was putting the posters up and like I was making like physical posters
Right.
and putting them in the bathrooms of the high school and shit.
That's good.
So like
And the
I was-
alternative or the main one?
no, in the main one when I went to like actual high school.
Right.
And then I was having my friends from other schools do the same shit with the same poster.
Right.
So like I threw like a huge party, or like I co-threw this huge party in Fairhope, and there was like, dude, it looked like Halloween because it got busted. There were like hundreds of kids walking around the streets of this neighborhood, like trying not to get arrested because there were so many cops there. There was like all of Fairhope Police.
That's a
Department.
Project X party, huh?
No, it was close. Definitely not as fun as that because like I wasn't having that much fun. Like,
Right.
because like if you host something like and it gets that big, then you're kind of worried about like all kinds
You're the
of
captain
shit.
of the ship.
Yeah, like it's like if this shit goes down,
Right.
I have to go down with it. But I actually didn't have to go down with it. I was really drunk, and my ex-girlfriend at the time, it was a different girlfriend from the other one I'm talking about. This ex-girlfriend at the time.
African American?
Yeah, always,
Always.
bro. So she like I was like drunk, and then her and this dude named Alaric, they like dragged me to my fucking car, threw me in, and that she just took me home. But I was like trying to stay. I was trying to stay to talk to the cops and shit. She was like, "You can't talk to the cops." I was like, "Yes, I can." I'm like literally like smell like alcohol. Like I have like a beer in my hand. I'm like arguing with my ex-girlfriend, like telling her I can talk to the cops. One time
A
some
real
cops,
tweaker.
I'm a real tweaker. One time these cops came to a party that I was having at my friend's house, and they like weren't there because they thought there was a party, but I didn't know that. So one of the dudes that was at the party parked in front of a stop sign. So they come and they're like knocking on the door. They're like, "Hey, somebody parked in front of a stop sign. Can he move his car?" I didn't know that. I was drunk as shit. I walked, and since it was my party, I was gonna go talk to the cops. I wasn't that drunk, but I was pretty drunk. So I walked down, and I go up to the cop. I'm like, "Everyone who's drinking already left." They had no clue anybody was drinking. They didn't think there was like a party going on. They knew nothing. But yeah, I got us fucked for that.
That's funny.
I'm just kind of stupid sometimes. I
Did,
can't lie.
did you know who Asher Abbott is?
Asher Abbott? What does he do?
Well, no, he's just he's from Fairhope.
Asher Abbott. What grade?
He's 21, so he's 2 years older, maybe 22.
I wouldn't know him.
What about Doc Kirk? He's an artist. I'll have him on here on Tuesday.
That sounds familiar. That one actually sounds familiar.
Yeah, he throws concerts and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know him, but that sounds familiar.
What would you do if you found out that the Mexican guy aforementioned from the alternative school was a big fan of your music?
Probably nothing. Dude. I mean, he was a big fan of my butt. Apparently, like shit. I'm not like.
All right,
Dude,
we can stray from that topic.
Yeah,
Sorry
he was
for
trying
that.
to take my butt, bro. Like,
Straight for that. Um, let's see. I had one other question. I guess that's it.
should I throw a party tonight? I might throw a party tonight.
What would go into that?
What would go into it?
Right into
Bitches, bro.
the okay, but
Hella
like
bitches.
other than like in the planning of it, like who are you
Oh.
reaching out to? What's the process like?
I probably just posted it.
Just a quick post gets the job done.
Yeah, if I posted it like right now with the time and the address, which I actually don't give anyone my address at my beach house, so I'd probably tell them to go to like
A nearby.
down the street, yeah, or something like that. Cause, bro, there's so many people who want to like fight me, bro.
But
Yeah.
then once they pull up to the party, they'll have your address.
I'll say it's like a neighbor's house. That's the thing. That's why I don't throw parties at my beach house, cause like that's where I hide, bro. That's where I go to hide, or when I just like don't want to be bothered. That's where I go. Yeah, dude. There's this chick. She's a twin. My best friend used to fuck her twin, and I used to be on her, right? So they came down to my beach house, yeah, like at the end or at the beginning of summer,
Right.
and then I left, went off, did my army shit.
How long were you in the army?
I'm still in the army. I've been in
Facts.
for 2 years. I think like a week ago was like my 2-year anniversary. I
Tight.
joined when I was 17. Like I like
Dropped out of high school?
no. So there's this thing called split op program,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's like they'll get you, and they'll just when during the summers between your junior and senior year and your senior year and your first year of college, you have to do like military shit.
Gotcha.
So I missed those summers, but I mean it's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, we're making up for it tonight.
yeah, hell yeah.
Absolutely. It was great to have you. Is there anything else you'd like to mention?
Don't do drugs. Get geeked off the geek bar. And fuck with my boy.
Yes, sir. It was great to have you, Monkey Jones.
Yeah, you too, bro.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Gulf Coast Music. Today's latest wave,
Just say
Monkey
you too.
Jones.
I said you too.
I'm Monkey Jones squared, so
Yeah, thank you, bro.
of course. See you guys in the next one.